As most of you know, for the past week, we have been in Estonia. We were in the city for a few days, we were in a camper van for a few days. Now we're staying in some really cool accommodations here that we really want to show you today. Nick and I, as van lifers for 3 years, are really in love with like tiny accommodation, alternative accommodation. If you don't know anything about Estonia, it's very close to Finland, and Finland is where the Finnish sauna originated. And I find that here in Estonia, wellness culture, sauna culture, even like this alternative living kind of outdoorsy culture is very popular and so woven into the heartbeat of this country. So without further ado, come check out this accommodation and hang out in Estonia with us this week.
So starting off, when you first walk in here, you've got a mini fridge, we've got a little coffee maker, got our towels, which we've definitely been putting to use going in the sauna and the lake as well. Over here we've got 2 bunk beds for presumably if you have kids. So a place like this can comfortably fit 4 people easily. And over here you've got the queen size bed, which has separate duvet covers. It works great for us because Rachel and I were separate duvet people anyways. We used to be teased for sleeping in separate covers all the time, but maybe we should have moved to Europe, I guess. You can get right up out of bed and hop straight into the water. Of course, I'm not gonna do that now. So far, this has been one of the coolest accommodations that we've stayed here in Estonia, but there's tons more to see, so let's check it out.
And every place that we've stayed at so far actually does have a sauna, even like the hotels in the city. Like I said, it's very, very common, and like a lot of Estonians on their own property will have a sauna if they have the space for it. And Nick and I have a special talent of making good use of the sauna. This tiny floating home on the lake is one of 5, but if being on the water isn't really your thing, they also have larger cabins and other accommodation. With on and off rainy weather, we still took advantage of the fat bike tours that they have to offer from the hotel grounds.
Fashion week. So today we are out biking around Rumu Quarry. 10 years ago it actually filled in with water, so now it's a big lake. But we're out on fat bikes right now, which both Rachel and I have never done. So here we go.
Fat biking through abandoned prisons in Estonia was not on my 2023 bingo card.
Can't complain.
Here we are. We biked through an abandoned prison and learned about what life may have felt like here when thousands of prisoners lived amongst these grounds.
So there was like 7.5 kilometers worth of prison wall.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was quite a big area.
Maybe.
So, have a guess.
What do you think?
Thousands.
Thousands, yeah. I'd say.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In Soviet times.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it had like up to 7,000 prisoners.
The best thing about traveling with locals, in my opinion, is that you know what berries you can actually eat on your hike.
Whoa.
I'm scaling this mountain because it's eroded. Okay, so we just made it to the top of a mountain here, which is actually just all the leftovers because we are in Rumu Quarry, and at the bottom of the quarry what they were mining was limestone, and then so this is basically all the leftovers from the limestone. Our guide just the other day was here 2 days ago and the mountain was in perfect condition, but today the mountain is like completely eroded. But look at this view. Divers can even scuba dive to the underwater prison, which now sits as a completely immersed museum, including a number of buildings, prison walls, used machinery, and equipment. And after we got back from biking through the mud, we decided to wash off. And if I'm being honest, this moment will be a core memory. Okay, 1, 2, forever. 3.
We are definitely feeling a little bit hungry. Our friend has already started cooking, barbecuing, and Rachel and I just finished drying off, putting our clothes on, and now I'm going over to help cook. And I think maybe if we're lucky, we'll get in the sauna.
Okay, and now for dinner, and now for my next trick. For dinner, we're doing like a little vegan barbecue. So we have vegan chorizo. My autofocus isn't really working lately, maybe because I take our camera out in the rain every 2 seconds. And then this is plant-based chicken flavored sausages with herbs. And these are like lamb kebabs, but vegan. So interesting. It's just like, I keep thinking that they have more vegan stuff in the grocery stores here. I don't know if I just think that because I'm used to the stuff that we have, but I'm pretty confident that they have just, I mean, yeah, it's just very different stuff that they have here. So it's exciting. And then our friend here also brought us these cucumbers that are in salt water. So apparently it's a very popular snack to have here in the summertime. And so you can make them at home, but these ones are from the store. So we'll get to try these too. We just sent Nick to the store to get some mustard or barbecue sauce or some sauce for our sausages that we're having. I have it on my finger here. But our Estonian friend was like, usually we give this to people to try. Usually it says
It's not.
backwards, it says she's like, usually we give this to people to try because they have like a reaction. So Nick just tried it and did have a reaction because it's very strong. So oh, it's really strong.
It's like wasabi.
Oh, it's really strong. Hi, it's me and I'm editing. So after our fat bike tour, actually during fat biking, we were kind of pulling our camera out a lot, and obviously it was raining and the weather was crazy, and long story short, our microphone actually just completely broke. So it caused all of our footage for a couple days to sound like this. Right, at least from the outside. And we're here a little bit early, so we're just sitting. And while we were kind of in this like rainy era of our trip, we stayed at this one tiny cabin that I was actually not going to include the footage from because, like I said, a lot of it was ruined and it was just like a really, really rainy night. We were there for less than 24 hours. But when I was looking at all of this again, I was like, oh, we just can't not include it. It was such a cute place, and I'm so grateful that they took us in super last minute and for this really short amount of time at the end of their season. But it was definitely not insignificant to our whole trip, and so here's that accommodation. These tiny cabins are the epitome of what I think of as glamping. The kitchen, sauna, shower house, hot tub, restroom, and toilets are all located in the outdoor area. It kind of feels like living in a tiny home community. Though we had few neighbors, we could imagine staying here for much longer. So tonight in our adorable little kitchen here, I'm making, so we have a vegan borscht and vegan cabbage rolls, which my Ukrainian and Polish ancestors would be very proud of me right now. I actually didn't mean to pick this type of meal out, and then I don't know what was happening. I was channeling my grandmother or something. Let's test it out, just grocery store stuff, but it's vegan and I love this kind of food. And now, welcome to our treehouse. So when you first get here on the bottom level here, we just have a little like barbecue loungy kind of area. So we got bean bags, a swing, and this little grill here, which is so cute. A place to eat, obviously, and this is where breakfast is going to be served in the morning. And of course, like I said, it wouldn't be an Estonian accommodation without a sauna. But the thing about these tree houses is that everybody has a personal sauna, which is incredible. And if you're taking notes and learning anything about us, it's that we're very good at using the sauna. Now let's go upstairs. Hey MTV, welcome to my crib. The first thing I said when I walked into this treehouse was, holy sh**, because it is so cute and it's much bigger than I imagined it being. We got the stereo. And then there's a little kitchenette, which is personally one of my favorite things when an accommodation has a little kitchenette, because I don't want to be getting every single meal out. Obviously, some of the meals should be eaten out so you can try the local restaurants and everything, but I mean, it can really add up. And welcome to the loft, where the magic happens, of course. Just kidding. It really just has a bed and then 2 side tables. But yeah, super cute up here, just bare bones and extremely comfortable.
They also offer a hike around the entire outskirts of the property. So you go through the forest starting over on this side and you end up back over on this side somewhere. There's the main house on the property where the owners live. They've got a traditional Estonian swing. We were informed that if we would like to talk to somebody besides each other, there are chickens back here. There's a beautiful pond here. So after you're done in the sauna, you can come and take a swim in the pond. There is one more thing that I want to show you guys, but I will show you later when we go to check it out. It's apparently, as far as the owner knows, maybe one of a kind. He predicts that maybe there's like 5 or 6 in the world, but that's just like a rough guess. He's done a ton of research to see if any more of these things exist, and he can't find anything. So if you guys know if anything like this exists, please let us know down in the comments below, and we're so excited to show you what it's like.
I honestly think that this is my favorite accommodation I've ever stayed at in my life. Sorry. It's honestly just so nice here. It's so cozy. The sounds of nature outside. There's like a walking trail that goes around. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And then I look down and I see our personal sauna. What did I do to deserve this? I could live here. I could actually just live in this one. That makes me tired just being in here, because I just want to, the host said the one rule of this place is to relax. And I feel like that's all I want to do here. And now we're gonna go for a sauna, but not just any sauna, a sauna ritual. And you know as much as I do about that. So let's go find out what that entails.
So this is a treehouse sauna. So, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just a sauna built up in a treehouse. It's crazy looking. I didn't expect it to be this high above the ground. This is super unique. Never seen anything like this. If you have, please let us know in the comments below.
So our sauna master taught us that there's 3 rounds. The first round is calm, listening to music. He's putting essential oils, pine and lemongrass on the sauna stones and just relaxing. The second round, you let it all go and you scream. After that, he dumps ice cold water on you.
Just go, it's just crazy. There it goes. Yes.
And the third round is calm.
You even got another stone a little bit. You guys okay? You feeling good?
Oh, that's so nice.
I've put it myself a little bit also.
Oh my god.
Like, I feel just like very calm. I don't know how else to describe it. Like I'm under like a weighted blanket and I don't have anything that I need to do. Everything that I needed to get done is done. I'm just laying. That's kind of how I feel.
She's like, just ignore me.
Just ignore me, I'm just crazy right
Just woke up and Nick is trying to figure out how to light the sauna. Good job, babes. Ooh, how long did they say we had to wait?
30 minutes and the sauna should be fully hot.
Okay, so we had this little breakfast dropped off at our door downstairs. So it looks like we have granola bowl or porridge, I guess. Smells really nice. Oh, and some black bread. Aww. Meat. And cheese. I don't know if it's vegan, so.
That's vegan.
You know?
It's definitely, I can tell.
Let's eat breakfast. But guys, Estonia. I just can't even tell you how in love we are with this country. It has been such a pleasure to get to know this amazing country and the culture and the people. And what you really don't see behind the scenes of a lot of this stuff is the really raw and honest connections that we make with all these people that we come across, if even only for a 30-second interaction. Love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. We're so grateful. And we will see you in the next one because now we're moving overseas. Okay, there's so much to do. Bye.